Hey everybody, it's Tanya Atomic. Today I'm going to be trying out the Sugarpill Fun Size Too palette, mini color palette. So cute. Look at the little cat. I can't remember, dumpster turkey or something. The little cat drinking the bubble tea. Super cute. And all the colors here on the back. It comes in this box. We'll open up the box inside. It's a pretty lilac color. And it comes like this. I didn't see a plastic protector in mine. I don't know if they don't do that on purpose to save plastic, or if mine just didn't come with it on accident. But it does come with this mirror, and here are all the colors. Now, this is the Fun Size 2. This was the Fun Size 1 that came out, was it last year or 2 years ago, I think, actually, at this point. This palette, I did a review on this. I'll link that. And I really enjoy this palette. I love it a lot. I will go ahead and test this out and compare the two for you. They're exactly the same size. And I'll go ahead and show you the pans. So these are the two pans, and they do look similar. They have similar looks to them. So they are sort of companion pieces, I think. I went ahead and swatched them on my arm. And here I compare the colors from this one is the original Fun Size, and this is the Fun Size 2. And I went ahead and I compared the similar colors. And as you can see, none of them really match each other. They have like a corresponding like color, but none of them really match. I went ahead and did this one up here too, so you can see how that one's different, and this too. They are all different. So they are all different colors, but they are complementary. I'm gonna go ahead and test out the palette for you in a moment. Okay, so I'm going to try to use all the colors, but I don't know. I'm gonna start with Power Up. In the crease. I prime my eyes with Viseart eye primer. It is non-pigmented. I'm actually gonna go all the way to my inner corner even. I tried different makeup samples today, and I'm telling you, I don't like them. I tried a Guerlain foundation, and it was just, if you want super full coverage and you've got great skin already, I think it'd be fine. But for me, it showed all my pores, all my lines. It creased. It's creasing on my forehead. Yeah, it's just too thick and too creasy for me. I feel like it's making my face look dry and wrinkled. So I just went all the way on my crease, all the way around, kind of doing a round shape into my inner corner with this yellow Power Up color. And then I'm going to go into Grind, and I'm just going to put Grind just on this inside top area. I'm being creative today. This is Grind. It's this green, mossy green color. Grind is super light on top of this yellow. I'm not loving how dry my face looks. So, everything looks dry. I feel like the Viseart primer kind of looks a little dry compared to the Anastasia Beverly Hills that I typically use. It's not too bad though. But I feel like everything just looks dry. So I feel like the color, the grind color gets a little bit lost in the yellow. But it's still pretty. It's a really pretty color. So what has been going on with you guys? Let me know in the comments. How's it been going? How are you doing with transitioning to fall, or is your area transitioning to fall? Okay, I feel like this is actually kind of building nicely, even though I've like built it and built it and built it. I don't know if it's because I'm putting it on top of the yellow or not. Because there is a lot of yellow in this green. But it is really pretty. Into button mash. Kind of on this outer area. So I've been up and down with my health. You know, I've been having health issues. You know, if you follow me at all, you'll know I'm a long hauler. I am a long hauler. And I was doing pretty good. Recently I got vaccinated and it's really helped improve my health a lot. I could breathe freely. My chest wasn't tight anymore. I mean, it was so amazing, the difference. And so I felt really good for a few months. And I decided recently, I've been taking CBD and caffeine and coffee. And I decided recently to wean off that because after a while, like, caffeine just affects me negatively. It makes my muscles tense, and it also causes me to retain fluid and stuff like that. So I've been weaning off of that, and the CBD has been kind of weird too. So I've been weaning off of those. I'm gonna try to go with Elixir in between these two colors. Anyway, it's been really hard. So Elixir is this blue color. It's been hard to wean off. Really difficult. I just have not felt the best at all. But the way I've been weaning off of that, because months ago, well, I want to say like 6 months ago, or maybe more, maybe a year ago, I was on a non-inflammatory diet, because it's really it's the inflammation. It's the inflammation that makes you feel terrible and bothers you like everywhere, like your heart, you know, your organs, everywhere. It's just the inflammation. Your brain, you get the brain fog. So I'm using that brush with the yellow to kind of blend these in so they kind of smoosh, and that we're not seeing, you know, individual colors per se or harsh lines. And I just actually I just whooshed away the blue from right here, so let me add a little more. But I was on a non-inflammatory diet, which consisted of ginger, cranberries, blueberry, like any kind of berries, that kind of thing. Ginger, lemon, no processed food, no sugar. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And then on the lid, man, what am I going to do on the lid? I think I'm going to try double jump and then go into final boss. So I'm going to double jump the pink. Now what I'm remembering about these shadows is that there is very minimal fallout and that they blend into each other. From the first palette, I'm saying. What I remember about the first palette is that these shadows blend into each other really well and there's very minimal fallout. This palette seems to be a little more powdery than the first one. And I mean, it is a little paler. Some of the colors are a little paler, so I'm having a little bit of trouble getting that payoff in the same way. But they are still quite pretty, I think. But they don't perform exactly the same. This doesn't perform exactly the same as the first one. But anyway, for some non-inflammatory diet, there's certain foods, you know, there's certain things that make sense, like fruits and vegetables and less processed food. But definitely, you know, there are certain stars, like the berries, the ginger, the cranberries. Cranberries have really helped me. Of course, every person is different. Every body is different. So while cranberries really help me, I mean, I don't know. I mean, someone else could be allergic to them or whatever. I'm going to the final boss. But those helped me a lot. You know, the cranberries and the ginger especially, and then the no sugar. Sugar is a big trigger for inflammation. Sugar and processed foods, especially processed sugar, like corn syrup. I'm gonna say like fruit sugar natural sugar, and like cane sugars are a little more gentle, so they're not as triggering, if at all. I mean, there were definitely some things that I could eat and wouldn't trigger me when I was on the diet in the first time. And then some things, you know, like corn syrup, definitely I could not. Okay, so now I have these 3 shades I haven't tried. So I think I'm going to try doing Loading, Player 2, and Critical Hit along the bottom lash. So I have been recently juicing lemon, ginger. I've been doing like the lemon ginger blast, lemon, ginger, cayenne, turmeric, and a teeny bit of black pepper. And turmeric is like really good for inflammation. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to wipe it off. And go into Player 2 here, which is the deeper orange. The first one's sort of peachy orange, Loading. And I've been feeling a lot better. I was feeling terrible when I stopped drinking coffee, but like I said, coffee messes with my hormones. It makes me retain fluid if I drink too much of it over time. And then I'm going to take Critical Hit. I love coffee though. I mean, if I could stop coffee for a little bit and then come back to it, that's sort of my goal. I'm going to smudge the orange just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna finish up and be back. So I am back, and what do I think about this palette? I really do like it. I think it's really cute. It's really compact. It's something that can travel with you. It is a little bit, you know, if I am to compare them, this one, the part 2, the new one, is a little bit powderier, a little more powdery than the original. But other than that, I really see not very much difference. It is colors that you can blend together pretty easily. They don't swatch well, but they do build. On the eye, it's totally fine. I showed you my swatch comparisons, but that was like swatching many times. For some reason, they don't swatch that good, but I think they came out on the eye looking pretty good. And it does, the colors do kind of blend into the other colors really, really easily, and it has a soft look. Like, I would say comparable, you know, to other Sugarpill shadows. Their Sugarpill shadows are pretty good quality. Even though they are powdery, there's not a lot of fallout. And I think the colors are really cute, really pretty. They definitely made this one with this one in mind. And they are, I believe, made as companion palettes. I can really see how you can use these together. I'm really happy to have both. I would say it's definitely worth it. For the price, they're definitely worth it, and I would recommend these. These are, I think, good quality palettes. You know, the packaging's cute, the colors are nice, you know, they're a little different than your average rainbow, a little different than your average pastel, and I think they're good quality. So that's my sum up. I like them. Do you have anything to say? Do you have this one? Do you have this one? Any questions? Let me know in the comments below. Please consider subscribing, and thanks for watching.